What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Okay, so honest truth about the LVAD. You guys want to know the truth. You guys want to know if it's a blessing, is it a curse? I'm going to be telling you guys all about that. But first, I just want to say that this video is not sponsored by anybody in any way, and this is really just my honest opinion from my experience with the LVAD. If you are new to the channel, welcome to my channel. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you get a subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can get notified when I upload another video. Now, if you are not new to the channel, welcome back. For the new people, let me just explain what an LVAD is. So the LVAD is a mechanical heart pump. And what LVAD stands for is left ventricular assist device. And what that device is a device that plugs into the left ventricle and the aorta of the heart, and it takes over the pumping blood function. So the pump takes the blood from the heart, it goes through the machine, and it sends it out through the rest of the body. Now, I will put a picture of someone right here or right here, just showing you guys what the LVAD look like. There's the machine inside of the heart, and there's a cord. The cord goes throughout the body and it comes out the side of the stomach. And on the outside of the stomach, there is a controller and there are two batteries. So those two batteries is what gives the machine its power to run. And so now that I've explained the LVAD and what it's for and what it does, now let me just explain the video clip at the beginning of the video. Now, I get a lot of people saying, oh, I feel sorry for you, and oh, I can't imagine what you go through. So hearing that so much made me want to kind of give you guys a POV of what it's like when I wake up in the morning and I have to plug from my chargers to batteries, and just how my whole setup looks and how the charger looks and just the power module, how everything looks. And I just kind of want to give you guys that feel, that connection, as if you guys were living it through my eyes. Now, the truth about the LVAD, the honest truth about the LVAD, just from my opinion. This video is not sponsored, once again. This is just my honest opinion from my experience. I honestly love the LVAD for tons of reasons. First of all, I just want to say that if you have heart failure, or you know someone who has heart failure, the LVAD is something that should be talked about with a doctor to see if you're eligible to get one, because honestly, the LVAD has saved my life, and I know it's different for everybody, but just I try to think about it this way. If you already have heart failure, at this point, you know what I'm saying, it's just like waiting for the inevitable. And if there's a chance that you can get more years and maybe get a new heart, why not take that chance and get the LVAD? Hospitals have done this plenty of times, and they know what they're doing. So that's one thing I did want to talk about. So if you know somebody who has heart failure, or if you have heart failure, try to talk to your doctor about the LVAD. And some doctors are against it, but like I said, it's worth a shot. Now, I just want to talk about how the LVAD has saved me and helped me out in many ways. Firstly, I want to say, before the LVAD, I wasn't really living life the way I live it now. And what I mean by that is, like, I was just living every day, you know, just trying to eat whatever I want and just thinking that that's life, you know. And the LVAD was an eye-opener for me. I mean, when I got the LVAD, I have never heard about it, and when my heart failure got worse, they told me I would have to get this device. So I just kind of took it. I was watching Iron Man that day. I was in the hospital, and Iron Man had came on, and they told me about it. So I kind of saw myself as like the next Iron Man, like the next superhero. You know, I have a son, I need to be strong for him. I have a fiance, I need to be strong for her. My son need to look up to somebody, and I just want to be that role model as a father. And I'm kind of like a superhero, so I've seen it as I was his superhero. And once I got the LVAD, I did have my doubts at first, but in the hospital, like I said, it was an eye opener, because think about it this way. Ever since I got my LVAD, I enjoy water so much more. Like, when you're in the hospital and they just give you that little sponge to chew on, and they dip it in water and let you chew it, and they can't give you water, it sucks. So I enjoy water so much more now. I find myself drinking way more water than juice and pop and all that stuff, and that's a good thing. You know, you don't want to constantly drink pop and juice when water is a better choice. And I found myself like eating more fruits and vegetables and just enjoying it, and not just eating it just to eat it. Like I literally like taste the difference in a strawberry or whatever fruit compared to when I didn't have the LVAD. So like I said, that is like one way that it saved me, because it just taught me to like live life to the fullest and enjoy life and enjoy every day, enjoy the little things. Also again, like eating healthy. Like I used to find myself eating cheeseburgers every day from McDonald's and just take out. When now I got the LVAD, I enjoy a home cooked meal most of the time, and vegetables, you know, I always gotta have vegetables now, and I think that that's just a good thing, because I found myself losing a lot of weight. Like a month ago I was 214 and now I am 198 as of today, and I just found myself like wanting to eat better, you know, and just wanting to not feel sluggish after eating McDonald's. And I always wanted to do YouTube. I always wanted to be like a star of something, like have my own thing. And having the LVAD, I knew this is what I want. This is what I was born to do. And while everybody else was sad and like, oh man, that's messed up that he got this at such a young age, I took it as a gift, you know, and this is just who I was meant to be. I was meant to be LVAD Dad. This was who I was going to be. I wanted to help new people who get an LVAD and encourage others who have an LVAD and may be like shy and don't want to show their LVAD and may be uncomfortable with the LVAD. So my whole YouTube is about my LVAD, and since then I've been on multiple podcasts. I've been on a TV show called Right This Minute. I will put the link to that video in the description so you guys can check that out if you haven't seen it. I have other podcasts that I am gonna be on in the near future. I have some things going on for me in the company LVAD. And for those who don't know what LVAD is, that company is the company who makes the LVADs. And yeah, so I had some big things going with them, and I still have a lot of big things going on. So TikTok, I had over 180,000 followers, and I went viral the first 2 days after showing what an LVAD sounds like. I literally put the phone to my chest and it recorded like what the machine sounds like inside of me, and you don't hear a heartbeat, you just hear the machine. So that went viral within like 2 days, and then all my videos just started going viral, and I think it was all just part of God's plan, honestly. And like I said, I just didn't know what I wanted to do, and that was just, everything just happened. And I just look at the LVAD as a blessing, because if it wasn't for the LVAD, I probably wouldn't be here. I probably would still feel sick. Just a whole bunch of other things. And now with the LVAD, I don't feel the heart failure symptoms. I feel great. I'm 24. I had heart failure since I was born, but it didn't awaken until I was 22. So that's a young age, you know, you're just living your prime life, and boom, you just get hit with all this heavy stuff. And you know, I took it in a great way, a positive way, and I think that has a lot to do with why I'm so positive the way I am. It does depend on the person. The LVAD can be a blessing, and for some others it can be a curse. And I know that, you know, I miss out on some things, like I can't swim, can't like take clothes out the dryer, I can't pick my son up from a slide on the playground. Like now when he goes down the slide, I forget that I have the LVAD sometimes, and I kind of try to like grab him in a moment of happiness, and I get shocked like all the time. So it's a bummer, but it's just a small sacrifice, or some small sacrifices for a bigger picture in the future. So I try to stay positive always, and I've met a ton of people with LVADs on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram. People reach out to me and comment on my YouTube videos, and I appreciate it so much, because I do respond to every single person, and I hear different stories and sad stories and just stuff like that, and I try to be there to encourage them to be positive. And for some people who kind of like hate the LVAD and they think it's taking over their life and it's controlling their life, I just want to say that life is what you make it to be, and being positive always has a positive outcome. And when you're negative, you kind of like, I feel like negative energy kind of brings upon things like headaches, mood swings, bad moods, you're irritated, you're annoyed, and just stuff like that, and you start feeling like depressed, and some people even think about suicide. I'm in an LVAD group on Facebook called LVAD Friends. I will post that page down below as well, and I just see a lot of sad people and depressed people, and I try to like reach out and encourage as many people as I can, because like I said, the LVAD is a second chance at life. It helps you, like I just want people to see the positive side of things. Yes, there's bad things always. Even I have bad days sometimes, but I always find a way to be positive about it and think about the positive outcome. So the LVAD can be a blessing for some, and it can be a curse for others, and I just want you guys to know life is what you make it to be. You can't let something control your life. You control your life, and being positive and finding some things to do help. And like I said, I look at myself as Cyborg. Well, I got called Cyborg from Teen Titans, Iron Man. I got called a lot of things, and to hear that, you know what I'm saying, it's like a superhero. Like, these are superheroes are what kids look up to when they're young. You know what I'm saying? So I have a lot of young fans who look up to me, male and female, and I have parents who look up to me and thank me so much, and I thank you guys for supporting me. And that's what keeps me going every day. That's what keeps me the positivity. That's what keeps me making my videos and helping other people out. And it's just who I am. I love to help other people. I'm not a doctor, but I can help other people in other ways, because some doctors don't understand how I feel to have an LVAD. They don't have an LVAD, but for me, I have an LVAD, so I'm here to talk to you guys, and I'm here to help others who have the LVAD. I'm working to get on the transplant list, but I'm not like so in a hurry to get a transplant. One, because I'm doing so great with the LVAD. Two, I look at this, if I can get, I'm trying to get as many years as I can with the LVAD before I rush to get a heart transplant, because God forbid, but anything can happen, like rejection and things like that. And I've witnessed some of these things happen where someone get a heart transplant and they feel great for a couple months, and then they get hospitalized and then they passed away. So it was sad, and you know, I think that I just want to keep the LVAD as long as I can, and then go to transplant. I'll be on the transplant list, but as like a backup. But I'm gonna just keep the LVAD for as long as I can. And I mean, I'm not encouraging you guys to do the same, but that is just my choice. And I just think that I want to continue to be LVAD Dad for the world, and I have a lot of great things going and a lot of big things that I have planned for in the future. So I think that that choice for me was a great choice that I made, and just continue to be the inspiration for others who have LVADs. I had a family who had LVADs, and they was on like one of my TikTok lives one day, and they all messaged me. So I love like the messages that people send to me, and just to hear their stories, and it's what's keep me going, and I try to keep them going as well. I try to keep them to be positive. I try to keep them in high hopes, you know, and like I said, it's just who I am, and I feel like it's my job. And there's a saying, God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. And I think that I was one of his strongest soldiers. And I think that this is just what I was meant to do. I was meant to educate people on the LVAD and bring awareness to the LVAD. I was meant to guide new LVAD patients. And I was meant to bond with other LVAD patients. And like I said, I have a few LVAD buddies. One of them just got a heart transplant after 28 days of being on the heart transplant list. So shout out to you, John. You got this. You rock, my brother. Cruise Ship 72 is another LVAD patient that's on TikTok. And like I said, we kind of like joke around. It's kind of like LVAD Friday Poker Night. You know what I'm saying? Like all the jokes and just having fun. And that's what it's all about. Like I'm showing the world that, you know, life is not over because you have an LVAD, and so are they. You know, so. Honest truth about the LVAD, it is a great thing, and it can be an even greater thing if you have a positive attitude with it. And that is it for this video, guys. But if you guys like this video, please make sure to like, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you get notified when I upload another video. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.